Hello and welcome. If you want to find and farm the best loot on Ragnarok, then this is the video for you. Currently we are in front of the ice cave and inside you can find 13 different loot crates. All of these are of insane quality and I will quickly show you how you can find and farm every single one of them. So first things first, you need to know where to find this cave, and I will show you the map in just a moment. So you got the green up there, and just along this ledge inside this hole, this is the entrance of the cave. So the coordinate for this is at about 31 lat, 38 longitude. And even without defeating the Ice Queen boss, you can farm a crazy amount of loot. And you do not even need a pyro main. You can do this on foot, and I will give you the example for this in just a moment. So first things first, this is the first drop. And even these drops are of high quality. So as you can see, of course on your server this will be a 298 and this is located on the screen right now. Then moving on from here, there is another drop just nearby. So just go up and towards the left. Then you will see another drop right over here. Let's have a quick look. And I will keep this part short, but I still want to show you, the drops in before we actually enter, right? Because even this, you can farm this extremely easy, and especially at the beginning. So next to this bridge, take a right, and then you will see another drop. Let's collect this real quick. There you go. So coordinates on the map right now. Okay, moving on from here, take a left, go back to this bridge and just go forward now. So we're gonna take a dive with the Griffin. And just to the left of this, you can see, well, there's another drop right here. Coordinates on the map right now. Okay, these are basically all the drops before we enter the cave. Right, so these are 4 drops. And these still give some really good loot if you're lucky. So now, you want to take a right, and then you have this entrance. So coordinates on the map right now. So you will see that you can do this on foot as well. We have a pump shotgun. Okay, moving on. So the first minute or two we are going to do on foot with a pump shotgun. We are not going to use the shadow main just yet, just to pyro, just to prove you that it is also possible on foot. So once you are here, you can go left or right. Take a left. And before I forget it, we have some vocal chili and Fria curry. The reason why you want these is quite simple. Vocal chili will give you increased movement speed, and Fria curry will keep you warm because of course it is cold inside this cave. So you will need to use less med brews, or maybe none at all, depending on what you're using. So once you are here again, you will take a left. And this cave can be quite confusing, by the way, right? But I will show you a trick on how you can farm this cave and not get lost every single time. So be sure to stick around. Okay, moving on. Where are these worms? So in case you do not know, inside this cave you will have a bunch of ice worms. But right now I think you got lucky and none are spawning just yet. But this will change. Ah, there we go. So believe it or not, these are actually quite weak. Again, we are not using anything OP, however they do a lot of damage. And I'm doing this on official server difficulty, by the way. So even if you play unofficial servers, this will also be 2 shots, with a decent pump. We are using 220 damage, but keep in mind they still hit hard. They do not have a lot of health, but they hit hard. So you need to be quick. And sometimes this happens. But as you can see, it's not too bad. As long as you bring some decent flak, you're fine. So this is the first drop. Whoa, as you can see, some very high pump. And I have nothing boost. However, of course, in your unofficials it will not spawn this high, but the drops will still be really good. Okay, we are going to do it now with a Pyromain, just to make this a bit more fast, because the priority is showing you all the loot, right? That's my main goal, because there's so much loot in this cave. Even without, you know, killing the queen, there's a bunch of loot in this cave. Oh yeah, I still got a Pyromain in, that's funny. Okay, so once you are here, you actually are safe. They will not spawn in this opening. So you can just safely transform your Pyromain. Then again, you can go left or right. This time we are going to take a right. Okay, so be sure to pick up your Pyromain, very important. Take a right. And ride it again. So now we're going to fight them with the Pyromain. They're not that strong. It's actually funny how it takes a bit long with the Pyromain. But yeah, I'm not hitting it, that's the problem. Right. Okay, once you enter, you want to take a left. And then the first right. And there will be another loot gate right over here. Again, they will not spawn here, so you do not have to worry about that. Look at this loot, very nice. So the coordinates for this is on the screen right now. Now, there's also a secret crate here, and you will see this in just a moment. Okay, now that you have this crate, you want to hug the wall to the left. So once you leave, hug the wall to the left, and then there will be some crystals right there. But we're going to have to fight these real quick. Okay, after killing most of the worms, I actually did forget a pickaxe, but you need to bring a pickaxe, destroy these crystals, right? And then this will open up. And there will be another loot drop right here, very nice. So again, some amazing loot. I will not pick it up this time because I'm actually too heavy. Okay, now that you collected the crate, go back to your Pyromain. Okay, try not to get stuck. Mine is on passive. I think that's the way to do it, so you can just jump on it when needed. But mine is a bit heavy. Okay, so once you leave this cave, right, so we left the cave, we want to take another left, and there will be another loot drop in the distance. Then these worms. Okay, let's deal with this real quick. There you go. Now you want to collect the crates. Very nice swords. Coordinates on the map right now. Moving on. Okay, dropping some weight again. Okay, now you want to just go straight forward. Do not do anything. There's a ramp to our left, but you do not want to go there. Then take a right. And now we are back where you were earlier. So this is where you want to go. I think we can jump through here. Yes. So at this point we are going to go forward now. And now we are getting quite close to the boss. Okay, let's just move on. And there's also still a secret drop, so do not miss this. Once you are in this water, you can take a left. And there will be another drop right over there. How many drops do we already got, right? And we did not fight the Ice Queen just yet. So look at this, another amazing loot. By the way, on the old Ark, this drop could even open up transfers. So maybe if it's the same ASA, I'm not sure. You could just download, you know, upload a Giga here, or even an RG, and kill the Queen that way. I'm not sure if it's gonna be the same here, but yeah, let's just move on to the Queen now. And if you defeat the Queen, you will get like a crazy amount of loot as well. Okay, I did just drop some weight. What we're going to do now is transform it. And pick it up. Now we need to prepare for the Ice Queen, so we are going to go this way. Okay, so I actually had to redo this because I made a tiny mistake, and I will explain you what it was in just a moment. So again, use a parachute. Well, it's not needed, but As you can see, this is fine. But the problem, what I did is, there's an invisible barrier here. Right? So if you do it too early, if you put out your pyramane here, you cannot get there, and that's why I died. So you need to do it more later. So right now you can do it. Right, so you can just get to the boss now. Job done. And again, this is nothing OP. Same stat as I used earlier. So, if you attack the queen, honestly, she's not even that strong. You can just basically hit her from the back. Right? And then just go around her. This way you can see you do a lot of damage, you know, you do a lot of fire damage over time. And if you do it correctly, you can just circle her and bite at the same time. She will not be able to hit you, or at least not that often. Right? So as long as you got a pyramane, it does not need to be anything special. You can easily kill this queen. It's already getting bloody, right? So, and we are still more than fine. I honestly don't like it that they put in this thing, but if you can't beat them, you have to join them, right? Let's see, we're getting very close now. Also, if you can do me a massive favor and hit that like button and share the video, I would really appreciate it. And while you're down there, place a cheeky comment, because why not, right? So, once you kill the boss, there will be a bunch of drop spawn. So we're going to check them out real quick. As you can see, some very nice loot. So there should be 4 drops, if I'm not mistaken. So in total, this will amount to 13 loot crates. How insane is this? So I'm pretty sure this is even better than the lava golem, because right now the lava golem is still really good, but the body itself does not drop loot. So that means in here you get more than double as much loot, and it basically is the same quality, you know. It's the same loot tables, I'm pretty sure, as well. And just to quickly show you, I'm just gonna show this in creative now. If you go to the left entrance, you will see that you get the artifact. Right? It's nothing special, it's not hard to get here. So this is the artifact of the pack. But this, you know, this video is about loot, so I'll keep this short. At least this bit. And if you go to the left here, this is basically the exit. If you want to see more Ragnarok guides, be sure to check out my playlist here.